So I have to start by asking the fangirlish questions, which is, since you guys won the Felicity Award,
and second year in a row. Thank you guys.
Are we fully committed, or can we just assume the relationship's going to completely fall apart?
I mean, the relationship is apart. I mean, I shouldn't say relationship. Their romantic relationship has disintegrated, but their communication is getting better, and their work partnership has never been stronger. And I think that does have to do with the communication and probably the breakup had part to do about that. And they're discovering things and having to work through new things, but with the team being also disintegrated at the same time, and trying to rebuild certain things. Building a team, building a new aspect of their relationship. It's all very synchronistic.
The show is supposedly gotten back to its roots in the sense of getting grittier, more grounded, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
A, do you agree with that? And B, what is the difference? Or what do you feel that's different?
I agree. I think probably Steven would say it best. I've heard him say, and I agree, which is it's getting back to street level fighting, which we always liked. I mean, we've introduced magic on our show, but that wasn't really necessarily what our show had first started out to be. In fact, that was from what I know was never supposed to be. But introducing magic on our show has always put our episodes into it felt even reading and then doing them, it always felt like a different show. And so we're sort of getting more grounded in the fact that we really like basing the show. I should say we, the writers, I think, like basing the show within a reality standpoint, and bringing it back to more raw and grit and having real people do real things that are extreme, but doing real things.
For that?
I mean, I do. I love fiction, and it is fiction. I love Harry Potter, so I love Harry Potter. Love anything that has magic in it, but I do like acting and working through things that are based in reality. I do.
But as a Harry Potter fan, do you think you're going to get a chance to work with Tom Felton now that he's on the Flash?
Of course. I met him. Super nice guy. Yeah, I would love to work with him. He's a great actor. Of course.
Will we see any continuing guilt from Felicity this new season over Haven Rock and that situation?
That is her crux of the season. She definitely carries a lot on her shoulders from that. I mean, choosing the lesser of two evils doesn't really, eliminate the fact that she did kill 10,000 people. And also, there has to be something to be said about, doing something that you feel guilty about that is at such a distance, but you were the main part of it. It is, across the country. And that, she's probably at home checking up on the news every day. And if people come to her that she meets that were from there, how does that guilt, stir her up, and how long can she bottle it up and forget about it until, it rests in her nightmares or her demons, and that's something she's really doing.
And will we see her work to get Palmer Tech back?
I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen anything or heard anything about Palmer Tech this season yet. I think her main goal is to get the microchip more accessible for the public access and working towards helping people with paralysis and working towards that. I think that's really important to her. I hope that that's something that she can keep doing.
And Felicity's done so much in the last 4 seasons. What would you like to see her character do in that season? What would you like to see her do?
Interestingly enough, I love to play the comedy and everything. So selfishly, that's what I always ask for. The problem with that is that this season I can't really because of the guilt that she's carrying with Haven Rock. And I've just sort of asked to show a little bit of how she's dealing with it. Maybe, I don't necessarily want to get into the darkness and play her doing that, but I think that that's her honest truth that, when she's alone or when she's sleeping or, she's not dealing with it properly. And I think that that's tearing her up inside of ways that we don't even know about. I bet you it'll take years off her life. So I'd like to show the strength in dealing with that. And because something I always find really precious is the private moments that you get to see. I mean, that's why we like to watch stories, because you don't get to watch people have private moments. So yeah, something along those lines.
Thank you so much. Thank you.